guys, yes, a lot of crazy things here happening on the Brooklyn set of The Following. We're here for the celebration of Season 2, which premieres this week. I'm talking with the entire cast, and I find out that no matter how many people die, they still don't want me here. So one of the things I always found fascinating about the show is that Joe Carroll and his followers model their work and the violence after the works of Edgar Allan Poe. If the show were a little different, if they were going to have a little fun with it and they were going to model it after the filmography of Kevin Bacon, what sort of show would that be? What do you think you guys would do? What sort of show would that be?
Ooh.
Where could we go with that? What are you thinking?
I'm actually not even sure.
That would be interesting. Yeah, maybe it would be a 6 degrees concept. So you'd have to, kill somebody who you knew killed somebody, and they kill somebody else, and that was it.
Well, Kevin's done his fair amount of dark stuff, so that wouldn't actually be too difficult, I don't think.
Well, it would probably be very different. Maybe a Hollow Man, maybe a Hollow Man kind of situation.
Hollow Man would be another good one to do. Kind of like,
that would be really...
everyone suddenly just like disappears, right? And everyone's getting killed.
I could see that, and I could see Joe Carroll, using a Kevin Bacon mask as a really great tool to kill people with.
Great. Can you imagine a serial killing done to the soundtrack of Footloose? Like,
that's what I'm
dancing
pushing
through
for.
the warehouse and the barn. Absolutely.
Maybe a musical episode.
Right.
There's a lot of shows that are very successful and
they
do
break
that.
out into like the 100th episode and then they do the musical.
Look, you gotta talk to Kevin about that.
Yeah, we'd start with dancing people to death.
You have to, right? You have to do like a little Footloose thing. You can't do it without doing Footloose. Okay.
I'm down for one episode. If I get to dance, let's do it.
Dance numbers.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Just lots of dance numbers.
That would be the most ridiculous but most hilarious
Tell me
thing
that was not
ever.
the best idea that's been presented at this junket today.
You win. Let's go.
Yeah, there should be song and dance while you're killing people.
Right.
You know what? Let's hang out in Chicago.
We're gonna hang out in Chicago. We're gonna do it. I like you. I've been walking around sort of, nitpicking and touching things around the set, which I'm sure I probably shouldn't have been, but just to kind of get a better idea of who your character is.
Sure.
And I was over there by the TV and I looked at his DVD selection.
I know, not a single Kevin Bacon movie.
Yeah, not a single Kevin Bacon movie.
We were in that set shooting the other day, and I was like, are any of your movies in this? And we looked, and they weren't.
No Kevin Bacon movies.
No
I noticed
Kevin
that.
Bacon
Ryan
movies.
Hardy, not a fan of Kevin Bacon.
Not a fan of Kevin Bacon.
Now this is Ryan Hardy's DVD collection.
You win. This is good investigating.
50 First Dates,
Oh, yeah.
starring Adam Sandler. 28 Days with Sandra Bullock. 6 Days, 7 Nights. Is Kevin Bacon's character perhaps secretly a big softie? He likes a lot of romantic comedies, apparently.
That is terrible. I can't believe that Ryan Hardy would sit down and watch 6 Days and 7 Nights.
When it comes to those DVDs that are sitting over there, I think the idea was that they actually don't get featured.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
I don't think we actually have a scene where I'm going through them and watching
Yet.
50 First Dates.
That we've seen yet.
He's a romantic.
What does that? Are we gonna see an episode with Ryan Hardy where he turns out to be a giant softie, where he's just sitting around watching romantic comedies all day?
Who's to say Ryan's not a softie? He's just been changed.
Right. Is Ryan Hardy going to be revealed in season 2 as just a big softie who loves romantic comedies?
You told
A spoiler? Spoiler for season 2?
I can't believe you went and really saw that.
He's in the
Ryan Hardy
numbers.
is deep down, your uncle in the show, a big softie. Goes home after a day of searching for a serial killer and
Loves
watches a
his
good
rom-com,
rom-com.
yeah.
Loves it.
Maybe that's what he needs, right?
But now that you mentioned, I kind of do like the idea that he's got this softer side, that he actually is a romantic comedy fan.
We might have lost some edge.
Right? He's watching 6 Days, 7 Nights, for God's sakes, man.
Need you say more?
I love that they call you in because you know Joe Carroll so well, and there's really no one else better that they could have called in to find this guy. If they were looking for you, who is the person they would call and be like, you know what, there's no better person that's going to help find Kevin Bacon than this person? I want to talk about you. I want to get to know you.
Oh, who would know me?
In real life.
In real life.
Whew.
That's a really good question.
Kira Sedgwick.
Oh, yeah.
I think she would.
How long do you think it would take her to be like, you know what, this is where he's at?
Nah, it wouldn't take her very long. She's after 25 years of marriage, there's not a lot of secrets left.
My twin brother Aaron or my wife Dana.
How long do you think it would take them to snap over there?
30 seconds.
Oh, that would be one of my dear friends who lives in LA, who I still talk to every day on the phone and Snapchat constantly.
My brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is that
What would he say about you? What he walked in and he's
an
like, okay.
outstanding arm, like a throw. I got a really crazy arm. Yeah.
No kidding.
Probably my mum.
How fast do you think she could do it? Do you think
She could find me instantly. I'm surprised she's not on the phone already.
moms have a way of doing that, don't
Yeah.
they?
It'd be my mum. It'd be my mum. Absolutely. Oh, and she'd know where to find me.
My mom. I mean, that's kind of a boring answer.
No, but it makes
But like,
sense.
my mom knows me better than anyone.
I'm a creature of habit, so they would find me.
Oh,
I'd
yeah?
probably be.
That would be the quickest season ever. It'd be like an 8-minute
It'd be boring.
episode,
It'd
and
be-
then we're
yeah.
like,
She'd probably find me at like shopping somewhere. She'd be like, go to Zara. She's probably there.
that is perhaps the most boring following episode ever. It'd be 8 minutes long.
Right.
And we'd be coming off the musical episode.
Right.
So we just
It'd be like,
plummet
it's
downhill.
never gonna get better after the musical episode.
I'm ready to join you guys on set. If you were going to look at me, would I be a follower or would I be on your team? What do you think?
I gotta say, I think you'd be a follower.
Mr. Bacon, oh my God! Come on, man.
Sorry,
What does that mean?
but a cool one.
Okay, all right. And isn't that what matters?
That's what matters.
Okay.
I think I'd have you on Kevin's side as a mole. Boom.
I don't know what that says about me, but I'm going to take it as a compliment.
You seem like a nice guy.
Okay.
But most serial killers do. That's a good thing on the show, though, because you could play both sides.
Right, okay.
So, I mean, you know,
I've
it
been
depends.
asking around, and so far I've gotten nothing but serial killer / follower.
Oh, I think I could definitely see you as a follower.
4 for 4. Because I've gotten 4 answers so far, and I'm curious to see where you
Oh,
fit me in.
I just see some people definitely having a lot of fun. You know, just you should watch out.
Oh,
Be careful.
Follower?
I'm 6 for 6 at that point now.
Okay.
And I don't know what that says about me, but I'm going to walk away.
It's almost because you look so innocent, it'd be cooler to see you kill people, you know?